Hello, I'm Portia, and I'm so thrilled to be here with you today, where we are going to balance from right to left, front to back, side to side, top to bottom, using slow breath and movements from Tai Chi. You will need a sturdy chair. You can wear socks with grips, as I am, be barefoot, or wear shoes if you'd like for comfort. Let's begin with a seat on the chair. Bring your back all the way against the chair and place each foot under each knee and put the hands on top of your thighs. Gently press your back into the chair and feel yourself sit even taller than you are right now. With this gentle pressure of your feet pressing into the floor, your hands pressing into your thighs, and your back pressing into the chair, find seated upright posture with ease and strength. Breathe in through your nose, sit even taller by hugging in, and breathe out through your mouth to relax yet stay tall and let go. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. Continuing the breath at your own pace, in through the nose and out through the mouth, release your arms to the side with your palms facing forward. Reach your right arm up, feel your shoulder blade move along the back of the chair, and then bring it down. Left arm. In this position, pull your chin back so you can feel the back of your neck get even longer. Alternate arms. And if when you lift your arm above chest height, you begin to feel like your neck is getting tight, stop the arm movement at chest height and then bring the arm back down. Otherwise, join me for a nice long stretch to the side of your torso and then back down. 2 more sets to either side. And if you started with the arms low, see if you can bring them just a little bit higher until you start to feel that stretch. One more time, right and left. Bring your feet forward and bring your hips forward on top of your chair towards the front edge. Imagine that the chair back is still there behind your own spine, or imagine that a wall has come right behind the back of your head, giving you assistance to hold your torso up tall and straight. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. At any time during this class, if you start to feel your spine and your back collapsing, push yourself against the chair back and join right back in doing the same movements. Give your shoulders an easy roll up, back and down. One more shoulder roll. And now go back to the alternating arm lifts. Feel the difference in this position when you are away from the chair. If you feel like you're leaning back, bring the arm only to chest height. Now both arms reaching up and then back. As you reach up, feel a stretch from the back of the upper arm, down the armpit, and down the torso into the sides of the hips. And then when you reach the arms back, let the chest open and bring your arms behind your hips. Even if you're against a chair back, bring your arms behind your own torso. This will help to open the chest. When you lift your arms up, you stretch the muscles along the sides of the torso. When you bring your arms back behind, it helps to open your chest. These two parts of your body are important for upright seated and standing posture and alignment. And finding an easy range of motion in these movements will help you stand up, sit up, and move with better alignment. One more time. Allow the arms to come down by your sides and then open and close the hands, just reaching your arms out. This is just to get a little bit of motion in the hands themselves. As we move our arms and hands through the air, we want them to feel light and airy, yet strong and in control. One more time. Now lift up both heels and lower and lift both toes. Swing the arms. As you lift the heels, bring them forward and up. As you lower the heels and lift the toes, bring them back behind. 3 more times, feeling the stretch. And now we've added the stretch in the ankle, bottom of the foot, and even the top of the foot. 2 more times. Settle down. Bring your hands to the sides and then up to just below your shoulders. Thumbs up, and with your eyes straight ahead, you want to be able to see just in the peripheral vision your thumb right there. From here, open your right leg, feeling a little stretch between the inner thighs, and then back, and now left. We are going to be doing some movements where we will be moving from side to side just like this. This will help prepare your body for those movements. Let's bring the arms down, do 2 more sets, reach the arms out as you open and down as you bring them back. And remember, you can always sit back against a chair if it feels like you're slumping. We all get fatigued. And last time, roll your shoulders, and we begin our Tai Chi practice. Go back to reaching the arms, but just to chest height, and then back behind. Add a hip hinge. Come forward, bringing your chest over the thighs, and then sit up tall to bring the arms behind. Continue this motion, and imagine that either the chair back or an imaginary wall is moving with the back of your head and your entire backside of your torso. That way, it will be easier to imagine that the points that need to line up do, meaning that your earlobe stays over the center point of your shoulder, rib cage, and the side of the hip. 2 more times. And of course, always remember the breath. Hip hinge 1 more time. If you are against the back of the chair, you will need to come forward just a bit. As you sit back upright and bring the arms back, start to lean back just slightly and feel your abdominals contract and support the lower back, and then lift your toes. As you come forward, lift your heels and hinge. Heels down, toes up. Rocking back and forth. This is our front and back alignment and support and stretch. One more time. Come forward again. This time, circle your arms up, back, and open, hinging back as you lift your toes. Now we are using a few more muscles to help support your torso as you hip hinge forward and hip hinge back. If you start to feel tension in the neck, make your arm circles small and much lower than your ribs or your chest. Otherwise, join me for the last 4 by reaching your arms as far overhead as you feel comfortable and then as far back as you feel comfortable without feeling like you're going to teeter-totter off of your own sit bones. Those are the bones that we sit on. One more time. Heels up, toes up. And release the toes to the floor. Take your big toe, pinky toe to each side. Notice how my leg is moving. Now join me with the hand movements. This is a little figure 8. Not for the legs, but for your hands and wrists. We are going to be using for the next 2 pieces this figure 8 motion. You can always keep it very small like I am right here with your elbows bent and underneath your shoulders. Now stop the legs but keep the arms going. So we maintain this figure 8. Figure 8 to the right. Now begin to extend your arms, straightening them just a bit and reaching them more in front of your chest, just below shoulder height. When you come around the edge right here, you might lift it a little higher. If that feels okay on the side of your torso, let the hand come up to face level and continue to make a figure 8 from the right and then to the left. And remember, you can always come back to this position right here, especially if you start to feel tension in the top of the shoulder or even in the neck area. The next time we go right, swing your right leg out and open up and then bring it back to center. Go to the right with no leg opening. Now we go left. And we are in to an alternating figure 8 with a leg slide open and back. Moving this way with grace and ease helps you to find your upright standing posture as well as seated posture for better overall posture in anything that you do. 3 more sets, but now start to move really slow. Now that we know the pattern, open up to the right. This slow, focused movement and breath will help ground you in this present moment. Two more sets, nice and slow. Finding a pace where it almost might seem like it's too slow. Right then is where you are pushing the boundaries. This is a good thing because it brings you to the present moment and really anchors you to this place in time. Whoops, I forgot to bring the leg back. There we go, now to the left. Stay in the center with just your figure 8. And then release with your hands on your thighs, this time with the palms up. Roll the shoulders. One more time. And now take your hands to your thighs and circle your arms to the right. Start low, about chest height, and continue to circle down across the thighs to the right and then to the left. 2 more times, keeping the slower pace to help you stay focused. Other direction, nice and slow, coming up and around. You might notice that as we move to the second side, maybe this side feels easier, or it might feel more restricted. It doesn't matter either way, we're just noticing. Go back to the right and open your right leg. Bring it back to center, figure 8 in the center. Circle to the left and open left. Now we've combined a few different moves. Back to center, figure 8. Circle to the right, come higher with your arms if you feel comfortable, opening up. And then bringing the legs back, figure 8. Circle to the left and open to the left. Figure 8 back to center. Big circle and open. Figure 8 back to center. Circle your arms high above the head. So you bring the leg out. And then bring the leg back with your figure 8. Circle. Circle left and open. Circle right and open and stay there. Circle your arms. Bring your arms back, open the chest, hip hinge and bring your arms forward. Come back upright. Circle your arms, right arm over the head, back to center. Figure 8, left, right. Big circle to open to the left and stay there. Hip hinge, opening your arms. Sitting tall. Bring your right arm up and over. And then figure 8. Big circle to the right. Hinge forward. This time circle your arms around to the front. And then begin your figure 8 to bring your right leg back. Big circle to the left. Open up. Open. Circle. And figure 8, right and left. Big circle and open. Hinge, bringing your arms back. Circle around. And then figure 8, left, right. Big circle and open left. Open the arms back and around, And then figure 8 to come back, right and left. Circle and open. This time, stop at the top, swing and hinge 3 times. Getting a nice stretch in the inner thighs along the sides of the hips. Come back in, circle your arms towards the right, and then figure 8 left, right. Big circle to the left. Open up, keep your arms up, and then allow your arms to come back as you hip hinge and lift. One more time. Figure 8, left, right. One more time to each side. Big circle and open. Swing and hip hinge and lift. Figure 8 left and right. Big circle and open left. Hip hinge with the arm swing 3 times. Keep your spine long and straight as if the chair back or the wall was moving with you forward and back. Figure 8 as you come back in. And stay with figure 8 right here. Reaching your arms to each side. Start to bring the arms up, one a little higher than the other, and then one a little lower than the other. Now the figure 8 has become a much bigger loop on either side of your torso. And remember, here's a great option right here with your elbows bent. Adding on to this with a hip hinge. The next time we bring our arms towards the right in the figure 8, hinge your hips forward and then a little bit back. And again, to the right and back. Strengthening your entire torso as if you were rowing a boat only on the right side. 2 more. Keep the arms low if you need. 1 more time. Swing to the other side. And up. Now our diagonal is going the other way. Up on the right, down on the left. Sitting tall for the first couple of times, and remember you can always go back to an elbow bend. Up. Adding a hip hinge, forward on the way down, and a little back on the way up. Slowing it down. One more. Reach both arms up and open out to the sides. Reach your arms out to the sides, just to chest height. Settle the chi to either thigh, and then open right back out again. We're making these small circles, no higher than the chest right now. Feeling your spine upright. One more time with the hands at chest height. Now reach and stretch the arms skyward and sink the hands down. Maintaining the height of your spine. as if you were rooted through your feet and your hips to the chair and the floor. 4 more times. Two more. Let the breath fill you up and then relax you. One more time. Sitting with your hands on your lap. If you're feeling fatigued and feeling like you're slumping, push back to the chair. We have a bit more just in the stretching to do, and just finding our calm, centered focus. Roll the shoulders. Reach your arms out to the sides and then slightly behind you, and then just to the hips. As you bring your arms back, feel the stretch in the front of the shoulders and your chest. So it's in both without arching your back. So if it feels like you're doing this, where you're moving the ribs forward, stop the backward motion and only go to where you start to feel yourself being pulled towards me. Otherwise, allow the arms to gently reach back and then forward. As the arms go back, you might feel yourself being pulled back. Use your own strength in your torso, keeping the head aligned over your ribs and hips to focus on that upright posture. 4 more times. Keep your arms long by your side. Two more. Bring the heel of each hand together, fingertips skyward, thumbs and pinkies towards one another like a lotus flower. Open and come back. Very small circle, starting from your midline, the center of your torso, and then out to either side. Gradually bring the arms up as long as you feel no change in your seated posture. 3 more times. Bring your hands right near the center in front of your torso. This is our Tantien, our middle, our core, our life force. Breathing, as you breathe in, let the arms expand just like your rib cage and lungs are doing. Exhale, contract and draw in. Two more times. Bring your hands to your thighs. Breathe easy. Breathe deeply. Stay alert and tall, yet relaxed and calm. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you the next time.